In a world of numbers, feel the call. Win or lose, we're having us a ball. From city lights to desert sands, take a trip with luck in your hands. Eyes down, ready, mark the board. Adventure calls, no time for bored. Join the game from across the seas. Spin the globe with joy and ease. Around the world in four corners we go. Bingo nights till morning's glow. Feel the thrill of every round. Your next adventure's just been found.
Welcome to Around the World in Four Corners with Sunrise Band TL.
Eyes down, ready, mark the board. Adventure calls, no time for bored.
All right, so let's go.
Hang on. So what is going on now? We're doing
We're celebrating our jackpot winners with a special jackpot dance.
special dance. Okay, I'm going to just observe. I'm just going to observe.
All right.
I'm feeling pressure now.
No
the king
pressure.
of the jackpot.
But you have to jump in. You have to jump in, right? Okay, so we got lots of jackpots here. So everybody, let's go.
Jackpot dance.
Jackpot dance. Jackpot dance. Jackpot dance. Sean Mason is coming up next.
Well, see you later, guys. It was a pleasure.
All right, tonight on Around the World in Four Corners, we have a very special guest. I'm sure you guys know him. I'm sure you guys love him. And I'm sure you've seen him do more jackpot dances than you can count. I'm talking about none other than Jackpot Seany, the Silver Fox himself, as well as the co-host, Hot Mess Nick, Jimmy Jam, Rhiannon, and myself, a Sunrise fan. So welcome, Seany. We really appreciate you coming on, and we're so excited to talk to you.
Well, thank you so much. I'm so happy to be here. Thank you guys so much for having me. What up, ballers? If you are looking for all things Seany, it's best to go to the gram at SeanStar75. At SeanStar75, and then I have a little link tree in there in my bio that you can see all things Seany. But usually that's the best place to kind of see what's going on with me. That's where I post everything on the gram.
And Seany is very responsive on the comments too, and I love it when he reacts with the fans for sure. I always like to start the podcast with kind of getting to know the host. I know we kind of know you from the game. We know you're from Pennsylvania. We know you're a huge Eagles fan, but
Go
tell
first.
us a little bit about yourself. What brought you to LA from Pennsylvania? Tell us maybe a little bit about your Pennsylvania roots and kind of how you got to where you are.
Sure. You were saying Pennsylvania, Philly more specifically, because Pennsylvania's a big state. People are like, oh, you're from Philly? Oh, yeah. And then there's Pittsburgh, and then there's like the rest of the state. It's a huge state. So it's funny, like I didn't realize that probably for the first, 20 years of my life that Pennsylvania is huge. Because, you're just in your own little world. I was like, Philly, down the shore in Jersey, that was my life. But as far as finally come out here. So I went to college for theater. I have a degree, a Bachelor of Arts in the theater. So, and that and like $2 will get you $2 worth of something. It definitely gave me a nice foundation for theater and acting. And my heart is always with theater. I look forward to doing theater again soon. Unfortunately, though, it's such a big time commitment. Unless, you're actually getting paid, it's a lot. But I look forward to, like I said, hopefully being on Broadway one day. That would be the nice sweet spot right there. Then once I become famous, then it's so much easier. It's so much easier to be on Broadway when you're a series regular or you're a, movie star. But I'll actually have the chops to pull it off. Just saying. So anyway, yeah, so that did theater for most, in Philly through college, then was actually in Philly doing it, semi-professionally. And then my girlfriend at the time, who is now my wife, was like, hey, Sean, I'm done with Philly. I'm going to L.A. I would love for you to come with me, but if you don't, I'm still going. And I was like, okay, good to know. All right, I guess I'm going to L.A. So it was one of those things too, where I was like, I didn't have any interest in going to New York. So I was like, yeah, I'm probably going to go to LA anyway. So let's just make that happen sooner or later. And then we packed up our whole life and, drove 3,000 miles. It was a caravan as well. That was kind of interesting. It went from me and her not taking anything to then two other friends joining us, and then us taking everything with us. We literally had a moving truck my one friend drove, towing one of our pickup. We were driving a car, and then another friend of ours also driving a car. So 4 of us, 3 vehicles, 1 getting towed. It was awesome, but it was insane. I remember literally at one point in my rear view seeing my tow truck fishtail off of the back of the moving truck and being like, oh, that's it. It's gone. There's no way. But my friend able to recover, and it actually made it to Los Angeles. Unfortunately, it didn't make it till now, so it's not with us anymore. It died finally. But anyway, it was a good, it lasted a long time. And it lasted longer than the car that we drove out. That's funny, because that thing died fairly quickly. So we did that. That was in 2001, which I can't believe. It was literally right before 9/11. We moved. We got here in like the end of June, and then 9/11 happened in September. So that was kind of crazy. And obviously, we just had the anniversary. I can't believe it, so many years. So yeah, that's how I got out here, and started auditioning. And actually, funnily enough, so I was an understudy for a play called This Is Our Youth in Philly, like right before we left. And I actually got to go on as well, which was awesome. So when I got out here, old school Backstage West, you actually send your headshot and resume in an envelope. You mail it for the kids out there. You actually had to mail your headshot and resume. And so I did, and I was like, I just did this play. It was for the West Coast premiere of This Is Our Youth. And then I got an audition, and they were like, hey, we'd love to hear you for audition for the role of Warren. Now, I had understudied the other role, and I was like, what are they talking about? I should be the other role. So of course, me being green and just being like, I don't want to do that. Well, can I audition for both? I mean, I just think about like the balls of me, like just being like, I want to do this. Like, dude, 1,000 people sent a headshot and you got picked, and now you're being picky? Okay. When you're an idiot, that's how you roll. And I almost didn't go to the audition. Because it was in Santa Barbara. You literally had to drive to Santa Barbara from here. So that's like 2 hours, 2.5, depending on traffic. And my wife looked at me, she's like, I'm sorry, Sean, do you have something better to do? Did we not drive 3,000 miles for you to be an actor? But yeah, you're right. I guess I'll drive the 2 hours then. Yeah, I guess you will, Sean. I guess you will. So, it's good to have the wife keeping Shawnee on track, much like my producers have to keep me on track. So I went up, and I remember the first thing the director said was, you're Sean McHugh? I'm like, yeah. It's like, you need a new headshot. Okay. So do I still go, or do you want me to just bounce like this? And it's so funny. I can show you the headshot. I have it right here. I'm going to grab it. It's so funny. I'm going to grab it. Oh. It's a mini of it.
It's a short.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, right. This is my headshot. I'm back from the day.
Nice.
And you see, like the guy was literally on a ladder, and I was just looking up so I look super innocent, right? And then I walk in, and I'm 6 feet tall, and I'm probably 175 pounds or whatever at that point, and like I do not look like this guy. So he was kind of annoyed. He's like, you like bait and switch this, dude. I'm like, sorry.
Catfish Shawnee, catfish
Shawnee. So long story longer, I ended up booking it as the other part, the part that I didn't want. And the funny thing is that part's actually the lead of the show. Like I don't leave stage the whole show except for intermission. And it's really my show. And it's actually the better part. So it ended up being this amazing, beautiful thing. And I always joke, I said, I just stole everything from the guy that did it on the one I understudied because he was amazing. And I just said, oh, that's all good. And I just, made my version of it, whatever. That's what we all do, I guess. So anyway, that was my first intro to LA, and I remember it was a nice theater, like 300 seats. It was like in Santa Barbara. It was the West Coast premiere. I'm like, I am on my way. I got amazing reviews too. Like I sent out all this stuff, and it was cricket central, and nobody gives a fuck about theater, especially in Santa Barbara. So that was a nice little wake up call too, of like, oh, okay, unless you're at the Geffen, nobody cares. And even then, probably, they barely care, depending on who you're talking to. So anyway, that was kind of my intro to LA. And then I've been dilly bopping around, and, I've done a bunch of plays. You'd get a thing. I was on like Passions back in the day. As you saw my thing that you created, which was really awesome, by the way, Tim. I was like, wow, ChatGPT is scarily accurate on how well it knows my career. I was a little weird, settling, and then cool at the same time. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I was like, I wonder if this is gonna creep Sean out, but
yeah, it definitely is. Like my wife was like, this is like a lot. Like they know way too much about you. I'm like, well, it's all on the internet. I guess that's why. So anyway, yeah, that's kind of the intro to LA, and then flash forward to here now, and now I'm literally a full-time actor and host. So it's definitely been a journey. That's part of the deal, right? And I think when I think about if I would have gotten successful earlier on, I don't know if it would have been good. Just how you can handle it. I mean, I got a pretty good head on my shoulders. Yeah, I guess I'm just this was my journey. I wasn't supposed to hit till now in my silver foxness, whatever that means. But I've always been I've always been the friend that's the responsible one, and I'm the party pooper sometimes. Oh, come on, let's just do this. Should we though, guys? Should we? So I've always been an old man, and now I'm finally coming into that. So I guess it's good.
that sounds like an amazing story. So we have BK Bear, your wife, to thank for your acting career and to get you to LA, right?
Yeah, no, totally. I mean, for everything. Believe me, I would be a crackhead if it wasn't for my wife. 100. She's like, no, you wouldn't, Sean. I'm like, I would.
Yeah. I'm sure living in Philadelphia, everybody turns into crackheads.
Touche, Tim. Touche.
But yeah, how did you become a live play bingo host? How did you connect with LPB?
So so I had known about it. I had known Brian before I became a host, who's one of our other amazing hosts. So I was aware of it. And apparently my agent was trying to get me an audition. This is before I knew. So it was literally just in the breakdowns. As actors, we have these things, you have these websites you can be a part of, and you can apply to get auditions. You send in your headshot, your resume, and then if they're interested, you get an audition. So I did that, and they picked me, and they were like, we want you to come in. So you had to do a tape first. So it's so funny. They send you Bingo Mama Kelly hosting, and they send you a tape of that. And then they say, this is what we want you to do. So do a version of this, right? So you're kind of watching Kelly on mute, but then calling the balls, and, you're just kind of doing what we do. So I did a self-tape. It was okay. And then I got a callback, and the callback was in person, in studio. I was okay, great. So I go down, and it's funny. They have a TV set up in the lobby, and then they're oh, you're just going to do it right here. Right here? Yeah. We have our other studios are live right now, so we can't use one of those. So we're just going to set you up here in the lobby. And, there might be people walking through, but don't worry about it. Okay, welcome to LPB. So I just kind of did the thing. You're calling the balls. And I remember them being okay, great. So what'd you think? Oh, I definitely think I could do this. This is a reps thing. You just have to do it. And then you see as when new hosts come in, you got to kind of just figure out your version. I mean, I definitely remember my first set being hey guys, what's up? Oh my God. So much energy. And then after the hour being that's not sustainable. There's no way I can do that for fucking 5 hours or whatever. I got to figure this out. I got to dial this back. So, and I think some of you were there for probably some of my first sets. And obviously you've seen the evolution of Seany. Didn't start off as Jackpot Seany. And it's funny because I think, who was it? Was it you guys talking about that the way that Brian got me to do there was a whole joke on me to get me to do the dance? I think were we talking about?
Yeah, he said something about you have to do something. You have to have a niche. And, and he's like, you should do a dance or something. And then all of a sudden you did
Oh my goodness. I do as I'm told. I take direction very well. Yeah. And then I just do it. I have no idea. I have no idea what made me do what I did.
From first day to second day, it was like, oh.
Yeah. I remember Sunrise had some kind of celebratory thing for a jackpot. And I was like, well, then I'm going to dance because that'll be cool.
You're burning.
I do. I definitely get my cardio in, especially during speed bingo. That's why I had to dial that back anyway. So anyway, I ended up booking it. And, 3 years later, here we are. Who would have thunk? The only reason this all works is because of you guys. Because anyway, there's a million bingo games. You can just play bingo. Who cares, right? Like, to me, it's all about the interaction. It's all about, our little inside jokes, the Seany shenanigans, all that stuff that we've built, literally organically built over the 3 years that I've been a host. Is there 11 remixes of the Jackpot Dance? That's ridiculous. What world are we in? But it's awesome. Like, it's really, yeah. It's just a lot of fun. And I also think it's really good. I think there's a lot of people that this is kind of their way to kind of interact with people and stuff. And so it's just really a privilege to be able to do it. And then the fact that the way you guys have all this, taken me in, and like, you guys are so supportive of me, and then all my other endeavors as well. And then to cross over with the verticals, that it's the same world of people. It's just, I don't know. It's just, when I really think about it, I'm like, this is surreal. Like, before COVID, I was working at a hotel full time as a driver, and acting was kind of like on the side. It was a hobby at best, really. And then COVID hit, and that was like the game changer for me. Obviously, COVID was not great for all of us, but for me, it was kind of the best thing to happen to my career.
And Silver Fox Seany was born.
That's right, Silver Fox Seany. And became Silver Bell Seany, and then there was so many. And it's funny because I was definitely going with Silver Fox, and then they were like, this is kind of like they weren't loving the whole Silver, because it's what it implied, I think. And I remember being like, but I've been doing this. Like, what do you mean I have to change? I was like, well, yeah, we got to make something more focused on the bingo. That's why I was like, I guess I'm going to be Jackpot Seany then, because that makes, with the Jackpot Dance, obviously.
And then sometimes you're Jackpot Yanni, because,
Yeah.
Where there's, what is it, Jackpot John Mason?
Yeah, so depending on who introduces you. If Vion's introducing me, I am Sean Mason, yes. I'm Yanni Seany, yes.
Oh, that's right.
Jackpot Yanni, yes. There's so many. That's the thing with this moniker. Like, there's so many versions of the moniker, of the dance. It's all crazy, but it's fun. It's fun.
Off topic, well, I remember your Halloween outfit in like 2021, maybe 2022, when you were that floating head, or the skeleton with the lights off.
Yes.
I remember my producer was not happy. Not happy with me. And I was like, but I have this cool thing. Like, look at this. Like, it's Halloween. Like, what do you mean? Like, this is what we should be doing. Because I was at home, too, I think. Yeah, it was like a home set. And I had that weird mask that lit up, and I could turn off the lights. So I was like, okay, let's go. So I think I still have the mask, too. It was like some cheap thing off of Amazon. But I'm glad you liked it, Tim. I'm glad, wow, 3 years later, you're still like, that was cool.
That must have made an impression on me, I guess. We'll kind of start with Jimmy Jam and then go around the room. Jimmy Jam?
G'day.
G'day.
So you do it so well. So well.
Are you? I just hope no one's offended by my awful impersonations and my awful accents, because I'm not, like, Brian's, he's a master of those things. I am not very good. So I apologize.
Yeah, no, look, I can't even master the Aussie. So you've got a big American base, but then you've got us Southern Hemisphere people and UK people and whatnot. So is there a difference in response from, like, us on the other end of the world to Americans, or do, like, we all kind of respond the same? Like, I know that some of the things I say taken out of context because it's normal for me, but not for you guys. So, like, do you know what I mean?
Yes. So
that makes
sometimes, like, yes, the colloquialisms, I think, sometimes can get lost in the chat, because you're like, you know exactly what you're saying. And sometimes, like, wait, I don't know what that means or what that is, or I know what Vegemite is, but, like, that's where it ends. So I guess big picture in your question, I would say no, that most people are all kind of coming from the same place. It's just different, like, lingo sometimes. But I love it. Like, if you can, like, say some random thing, then I have to, like, think about it and, like, make me laugh, like, that's awesome. you know, or if I can learn something even better, right? You know me, I'm the idiot. This is me, right? Just smile and wave, right? Smile and wave. So I love when you guys like introduce me to something, or you know, just clarify or just, you know, make me giggle, really. So yes, did that answer your question, I think?
Yes, it does. Thank you so much.
Yeah, of course.
So as you're an actor, if you were ever offered a part in Macbeth, would you take it, or would you have to have second thoughts on it because the stigma around the bad luck and superstitions that come with being in Macbeth?
Oh, interesting. No, I would, especially like if it was like, you know, like a major like theater and like, you know, actually making money, 100%. Let's go. Yeah. That's funny. I feel like I'm probably could still play Macbeth, like age-wise. Yeah, I think I don't think I'm aged out yet. I actually just have an appropriate Lady Macbeth, but yeah, no, that'd be a huge challenge too. I mean, I did Shakespeare back in the day, but I would be 100% like okay if I wasn't very, like if I failed. You know what I mean? Like, not fail, because it would terrify me in a good way. You know, it's so easy in life to like avoid that stuff. So yeah, fucking Macbeth, let's fucking go.
I only ask because my 15-year-old, she's in year 9 in high school, and she does drama. And we were talking about it the other day, and I said, mate, you couldn't pay me $1 million to do any sort of production of Macbeth at all, not with because I'm superstitious, so not with any of that shit, no way, no how. And she's like, oh, well, I'm going to have to research this for myself. And she came back about an hour later and she's like, yeah, nah, Mum, I wouldn't do it either. She goes, I'd end up breaking my neck. Oh. That's why I asked, because it was on my mind about it. So I thought, well, I'd like to ask an actual actor about that. So thank you.
Yeah, well, I mean, I know there's the whole thing of you can't say the name in a theater, right? That's bad luck. Like, that's the whole thing. You can't say the actual name. Although I think if you're in the play and you're addressing the character, you can. But otherwise, it's this weird superstition. I don't even know where it comes from. But that would actually make me want to do it more. See, when it comes to superstition stuff, I'm like, oh, let's go. Because I don't really buy into it. So my wife, she's all about it. She's like, Sean, do not tempt that stuff. And I'm like, they don't want me. Because I'm just like laughing at them. So they won't mess with me. But her all day. Yeah, I don't usually buy into that kind of stuff.
Con, throw the salt over the left. Throw the salt over the left arm. When you spill the salt.
We're going to cheers on that one. Here you go.
Kick his ass, Seabass. All right, Rhiannon, you want to go?
So, do you ever regret starting the Jackpot Dance?
The age-old question. It's funny because this will come up in the chat. People will be like, do you hate that you have to do this? Or like, do you wish you didn't start this? And it's 100% no. I am, now granted, I will be wholly transparent. And there are days when I'm like, okay, I'm going to Jackpot Dance again. And, you know, if you know me, you've been watching long enough, yeah, you might see me. You might see a glimpse in my eye that I'm like, okay. However, the amount of joy that it has brought people, including myself, the fact that there's 11 remixes, right? Because if everyone hated this, or if it was like this thing that we're like, please stop doing this, there wouldn't be 11 remixes. And I love it too when someone will come at me, you know, some random dude will come at me, your dance is dumb, or one of those kind of things. And I don't have to say a word because you guys are like,
no,
that's right. You guys are like vultures. Don't you dare to talk about Shawnee like that. We love to dance.
We're coming out.
So the fact that this thing has invoked that much loyalty, how can I argue? Who am I to argue with that kind of loyalty? And then also I'll just share that there's the main reason though really is there's a story. And one night, it was a Sunday night. And as you were saying, it was one of those nights where I was like, okay, I'm going to Jackpot Dance again. And, you know, I did it. It was like a late Sunday night. And then a player, Mandy Raven, came into the chat and said, Sean, I have to thank you for your Jackpot Dance, my nonverbal son. And I remember like that day being like, okay, guys, I'm going to take a break. I'll be right back. And literally having to go to the bathroom and like throw water on my face and be like, I was not ready. I was not ready for someone to say that, you know? And it's that thing of like, you think like, oh, I'm just doing this silly little dance or this, you know, like, you know, what is my life? I'm hosting bingo, whatever, right? That's why. You just do what you do, Sean. You have no idea how you're affecting people, right? And it was so humbling too that like I'm being used. Like that God uses the Jackpot Dance to communicate with this nonverbal kid, right? If you write a movie, no one would believe it, you know? And I mean, every time I tell it, I still get emotional. That is pretty awesome. So thank you for asking, Rihanna.
Yes.
Yeah, because it is very special, like that moment. And then every time Mandy comes in, I'm always, hey, how's Jasper? But anyway, you know, obviously, like, we can only do what we can do, but the fact that this kid had joy, like that his teachers were like, he's doing this Jackpot Dance thing? Like, what is, like, it's just so crazy. So, yeah, I mean, for all the reasons I said, but that one specifically is, like, yeah, I would never trade Jackpot Dance for anything because of that.
Great, because I love it.
Thank you. It's fun. I mean, like, it's so silly, but it's so, like, I don't know. It just, you know, I think it brings smiles to people's faces. So
It does.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so your wife is a baller. I mean,
Yeah.
she just is.
Yes.
Yeah, like out of all the hosts, significant others, yours is just, yeah, she's a baller. So just how do you feel about that? Like how do you like when she comes on and plays, like when you're hosting and stuff?
Yeah, no, of course. When she comes on, of course, right? Like, it's so sweet, right? And initially, she just started doing it just as support, right? For me. So I got to pause that. So I got to go back. When we first got together, she was like, so no video games in the house. It's a big distraction. It's a big waste of time. And like, I was like, okay. Like, I wasn't a big gamer. You know, I probably would have a console, but I was like, you know what? She's right. I don't need more distractions in my life. I have enough with the wrestling. Like, I don't need another thing to distract me from doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Well, cut to, you know, she starts playing bingo. And, like, she gets good, like, really quickly. And I'm like, oh, my God. Like, Bear, like, I didn't think. She's like, this is why there's no video games in the house. It's not for you. It's for me. Because I quickly get addicted to this stuff. As you can see with the bingo. By the way, I need dumplings and I need credit stack. I was like, okay. So it was like a long, not secret kind of, but like secret of like, oh, that's why you didn't want games in the house. Her brain, like, she's so damn smart. I'm always like, you know, God bless her. I'm just trying to keep up. And she's like, all right, Sean. Yeah, I know. I told you that like a month ago and you're finally getting it. Okay. So that's kind of her lot in life, is waiting for Jackpot Shawnee to fucking catch up. But yeah, so she's really good at it. And then, you know, every now and then I'll get a text when I'm working. Could really use some dumb hints, you know, because she's pretty good with the credits, because she learned how to multiply. Like, she is so, like, you know, secrets out, you know, Shawnee doesn't play that much. That's because I host. Like, I don't, you know, I do this for the weekends. I'm also not a big gamer anyways. As opposed to our newest hosts who are killing the bingo game.
Crushing
and
it.
Putting everybody on blast. I was like, well, all right, whatever.
What do you, like, level
I have
53?
a dance, though. You don't have a dance. I have a dance. Something like that. How dare you? In 3 years. But how many Jackpot dances have I done? How many Jackpot dances?
Probably 900,642.
I bet AI could figure it out. I'll have to tell
Probably.
So my producer.
I could probably put a formula in and see what it says.
Wow. OMG.
What do you do? 5 hours a day, Saturday and Sunday, and then every now and then, let's say 1 out of 5 weeks, you do a weeknight or so. Is that right?
Yeah, but the first like 2 years I was doing.
Yeah, you were
because
almost full time.
Yeah, they had in the weekends anyway. They had our chat.
And then you were doing speed all the time, and then you stopped that. You like, I have to do five jackpots.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's right. I know. I know. When I was when I was first doing speed, yeah, there was like so many. So, but I
literally,
bet
oh my God, you were like, I can't even breathe.
I know that's why I'm so glad I put the kibosh on that, because yeah, that was not good for my health.
I'm like, oh my God, I think I'm gonna have to call 911 for Shawnee.
100%.
I'm scared.
100%. So yeah, I do like when she comes in, and I do love that you guys are so like awesome, and like you guys listen to her music, all that stuff. Like, again, this is this beautiful community and family and support of, you know, because you guys don't have to care about anything outside the game. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, oh yeah, you're the guy hosting it right now. You know, I don't care about your life and your wife, but you guys are so sweet and nice. So It's really lovely. It really is.
Great, thank you.
Sure, thank you.
We actually love seeing VK Bear come in too because it's awesome seeing you guys communicate for sure.
And then also have her giving me shit. Like, that's what you really like.
Yeah,
That's what you really
absolutely.
like.
All right, Nicole.
Okay, so my question is, everybody loves VK. Can VK come in for a second and say hi? Yeah.
Wow. I don't know if she's prepared for that.
Well, maybe ask her.
Okay. I'm going to text her. How about that? I'm going to text her and say, hey, to come say hi. And she might say, hell no. I have no idea.
She might. And I'm thinking 80% she will say no. Hell no.
Oh, sorry, I can't type. Hi, Sean. That's how you spell it. Okay. All right, so I've texted her. We'll see what she comes back with. She might just bust through the door and say, yeah, I'm here. What's up? Speaking of the devil, oh, we got a doubler and Frankie too. OMG. There he is.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, how are you?
We're okay. We're just hanging around.
If Hot Met requested, can you come into the Zoom here?
Well,
It
here
is
I
a
am.
pleasure to meet you.
Likewise, I'm great. Good to meet you all.
So this is Tim. This is Sunrise fan.
Very nice.
Hey, VK
And
Bear.
then Rhiannon. You're just Rhiannon, right? In the
Yeah.
yeah.
She rings like a bell to me.
She does.
There you
We jam from Australia. G'day.
All right.
And of course, you know Hot Mess as well.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I was not in. Important things are happening here, but came to say hi.
VK, thanks for coming in. Hey, if you ever tour, come to Houston, please. I will for sure come to your show. Okay.
Awesome. Yeah, we will do it.
Absolutely.
We'll do it. Have fun, guys.
All right, Nicole.
Hey, okay, hold on. Let me get my post-it note here. I do post-it notes.
Wow. Post-it notes.
I'm just posting out your face. Anyway, what shit goes on behind the scenes?
Well, you got to be more specific than that. I mean,
I was about to say that's pretty vague.
I'm like
well,
question
like
person.
okay, well, let's get more specific. So, like, when, like before you get there, like between rounds, between shifts, like what?
Like with the producers and the admin and all that stuff. Like what is the stuff that goes behind scene?
I mean, it's probably not as interesting as you think it might be. I'm just trying to think, like, what?
No, it's like as we're sitting at home and we have
Sure.
no clue what's going on. So we're like, oh, what's going on?
But behind the scenes, it's cool. But a lot of times when you're like, man, why are they taking so long to start? It's because we're trying to catch up with the producer and with each other in 30 seconds. You know what I mean? So I can imagine for you guys, so it's like, man, why do they take so long to come on? It's like because we're trying to figure out our shit. But also, like, trying to have a conversation quick with our co-host or just about your life or, oh, hey, I saw you did this thing, whatever, congrats. Or, and then with me and Vihan, it's always wrestling. It's always wrestling talk. So, yeah. He was a big tribal chief guy. Like, he loved Roman Reigns. Like,
Oh, okay.
during his whole thing, he was always putting the one up with me, in front. Yeah. Yeah, no, we're both huge marks. 100%.
Check this out, Johnny. All right, can you see this?
Ice stuff.
So, this is just a calculation that I had him do.
But you just put a little thing in.
But if for the first 3 years you worked about 20 hours a week, right? Give or take.
Yeah, the first two was like, no, it was like 14. Wait, so 20. You're right. I'm sorry. You're right. Yes.
And then speed got introduced. In the speed, there's about 60 rounds per hour. Main, there's about 20 rounds per hour. So in main, I'd say about 16 rounds with jackpots, and then speed almost every round. So I said 58 rounds with jackpots, and then I calculated it. So
Wow.
you've done about 85,000 jackpot dances.
Okay. Wow.
Let's get it to $1 million.
Yeah, right?
That's crazy.
That is crazy. Yeah. That's okay. Thanks,
Johnny.
ChatGPT.
Candy asked me to ask you, because I told her we were doing this podcast.
Okay.
We all do the jackpot test.
Yes, of course we can do that.
Right, but yeah,
Perfect.
like Candy Marie wanted me to say that she wanted
Wow.
all of us to do the jackpot dance.
Did you see her try to do it the other day with me?
I love
No.
Brought me in at the end of her set, and then like just was like blowing through it, and I was like, "What are you doing?" Like, because she was like, "Oh no, I know how to do this. I've seen it." And I'm like, "Okay." The person that's done it well, two people, the bingo bestie, but obviously we had practice together. But then Madison, like I came in her set and we did it, and she crushed it. So
Hey, I did not do it that bad.
no, you did a good job as well. I went.
Did see Madison. That was awesome.
And yeah, Madison came in and was like, she like,
I'll fight you.
I was like, oh, I got to keep up with her. Okay, she's a piece.
Oh, yeah.
You know, with Madison, what really impresses me is she doesn't just say, I love the Chargers, but she actually knows the players, their schemes, and like what other teams are good and what other teams are bad. And she's right.
Yeah,
So
no,
that's
but
pretty cool.
she's a beast. Like I said, like, and then
Yeah.
she does because she like does social media for them too, whatever. So yeah, it's funny. I saw that she was at a Dodgers game and got hit by a baseball. I saw that recently.
I saw that too, yeah.
It's like,
And she had to ride the cart or something, right?
yeah, like they like had a medic, the whole thing. Yeah, busted her lip and everything. Good stuff.
All right. Do you got anything else there, Nicole?
What's your favorite color? Blue?
How dare you? How dare you?
All right. So I'm going to ask this because I know you're a huge Eagles fan. What was your most memorable Super Bowl win? I know which one is your most memorable loss because that was against Tom Brady when Donovan McNabb lost. But do you prefer the Nick Foles Super Bowl win or the most recent one last year against Patrick Mahomes and Jalen Hurts?
So, of course, the Super Bowl win is a Super Bowl win. However, there is no even remote comparison between the two. The one in 2017, we had been wanting that championship since McNabb teased us in 2002. I mean, we obviously had never won it. So that was such an amazing, and I was here in LA, but I had a bunch of friends from college, so a bunch of Philly people. And I remember saying, my one friend was like, hey, can I bring a buddy? I'm like, here's the thing. This isn't a casual Super Bowl party. Normally, hey, you bring whoever you want, who cares? But this is an Eagles Super Bowl party. So if he's a Pats fan, he's not welcome, and I will kick him out. Oh, he was like, no, he's cool. And then the guy ended up being great. He was cheering louder than half the people there, so he was great. But I literally set up a GoPro, and I don't even know what made me do it. I set up a GoPro for the whole game, and I didn't really tell anybody. I just kind of set it up, put it in the corner, let it record. And it was the best thing I could have done. Because then I went back and I cut it together with all the big plays. It's like 10 minutes long. It came up on Facebook recently, and I rewatched it. And it is such a great representation of that day. Obviously, it's literally the video of it. But I forgot who was all there, first of all. And then I'm like, literally at one point, we're all chanting, "Fuck you, Brady! Fuck you, Brady!" Like that's going on. It was so amazing. Like it was such a catharsis. And apparently I rub my belly a lot while I'm watching football. I did not know this until I saw it. And then I saw the comments being like, the belly rub is my favorite. Like I'm comforting myself, literally, rubbing my belly, watching the game with all the craziness going on. But yeah, and then that was such a great Super Bowl. I mean, I think even if you didn't have a dog in that fight, like that is a great Super Bowl game. It comes down to the last play, the whole thing. So yeah, it's not even close. The last one, now I will say, the fact that we stopped the three-peat, we not only beat the Chiefs, we like destroyed them. Like they didn't get to the 50-yard line till the third quarter. It wasn't even a fucking game. So I'm okay with that too, obviously. And then of course now this year it gives me all the bragging rights on the bingo especially. Especially those Dallas fans.
Gotta love those Dallas fans.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're loyal. They're
No, that's-
loyal. I mean, I'll give them that.
Super
They're
Bowl,
loyal.
I just looked. Tom Brady had 505 passing yards, 3 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, and scored, 38 points? So if you would tell me that in a
You're
Super
like,
Bowl,
that's a W.
I would say it's a win. No
They
matter
must
what.
have killed the other team, right? Yeah. What are
Yeah.
Nick Foles' stats? What are Nick Foles' stats?
He only had he went 28 for 43, 373 yards, 3 touchdowns, and interceptions. So respectable.
Oh, I see.
But definitely not like.
Well, but he also had
earth-shattering.
the Philly special touchdown that Tom.
Yeah, the Philly
did well.
special.
Right.
It was the first ever to catch a TD, first QB ever to catch a TD in the Super Bowl.
There you go. There you go. Great stuff.
Yeah, it was that was
I'm
quite
as
the game,
careful.
for
We don't
sure.
want to see. We don't want to see something we're not supposed to see there.
Yes. Okay. So I've asked this question to all the hosts, but what is one thing that really is a kind of a pet peeve for the hosts that maybe after your set you may go back and talk to Beyond and be like, this really made me upset because such and such happened. So what is one thing that the players might do or say that can upset the host?
I think you've all probably been witness to my diatribe about saying that the host looks tired.
Oh my God, you look so tired.
I hate that.
It is like, not just as a host, in life, I say, do not say someone looks tired.
It's like you look like shit. You might as well just say
Yeah,
that.
I'd rather you'd say that. You look like shit, bro.
Yeah.
Because that's exactly what you're saying, right? Like, obviously, you know, sometimes we all have our life outside of the bingo. You don't have to be on camera as a player. We do. Sometimes we think we're better than we are, and then we think we're 18, and we go a little hard the night before. Or maybe other Sean shows up and makes things get crazy. And then you come in and, you know, you're a little tired, but you do the thing. So yeah, that's probably my biggest thing is you look tired, you know. Like, I don't know, like, what do you think I'm supposed to do with that? Like, am I going to suddenly look not tired? No. If anything, I'm going to look more tired. So yeah, that's a huge pet peeve for me. But I say it's not just about bingo, it's about life. Don't tell anyone they look tired.
Right.
I will say I do. There's nothing worse than a happy hour that has like 10 bros and a medium rare, right? Like, and you're like, what are we doing? What's the algorithm doing? What's up, bingo bosses? Like, it's happy hour. People need some rare animals. Let's go. So sometimes I'm like, I don't want a happy hour. Thank you. I'll just take a regular hour because I'll get better animals and I'll get more rares, you know? So yeah, that definitely could be annoying.
I'm coming deep. I'm
Yeah,
coming.
I actually will take 10 bros an hour all day, every day for sure. That would be amazing.
But yeah, no, but
Can you-
otherwise, you know, I mean, there's always,
This?
you know, someone
Read
will
this?
catch you in a weird thing or someone will say something or, again, I try to remember too that like, wait, what? Hot mess, you need to get off the dial-up modem. You need to get some,
Yeah, how's
High
that
speed
DSL
internet.
treating you?
okay?
Are you on Boost Mobile 3G?
Yeah, she's on like, do you have a landline that's connecting you right now? What's going on?
No, I'm on data. I'm on data right now.
Do you not have Wi-Fi in your house, darling?
My Wi-Fi is whack. Anybody that freaking F's with the microwave, my Wi-Fi.
This is what
goes
happens when you
off.
live in Riverside. I guess. Is this Riverside? Is that what
Is
it
it
is?
Wi-Fi? Not Wi-Fi. Cellular pretty good in LA. Don't you guys have 5G plus?
Yeah, I think it depends on where you are. But if I'm in my house, I have Wi-Fi, like a normal human being.
I have all the connections, all the stuff, all the plugins, everything. And my Wi-Fi, because my son literally is a gamer and has all the stuff. And I'm like, and then my microwave goes off. I literally, when
What's he play?
Very
Roblox.
entertaining.
Oh, Roblox. Nice.
Yeah, I love it. What are your pet peeves for hosts?
So I realize that y'all can't read everything in the chat. Totally get it. 100% understand. But there are some hosts that, you know, just never just acknowledges anybody in the chat, like ever.
Wow, really?
Yeah, like just
Just ignore the
We're
chat
not gonna-
entirely.
we're not going to drop names though, but we know.
yeah.
And like, is it a thing of them like not talking to anyone and just kind of doing the job, or
They say, "Hi, I'm here," and I know that person is not going to respond because I like to get a joke, and I'm like, "Yep, no response.
Okay.
No response."
all right?
For
No, obviously that kind of
careers,
defeats the purpose of us being here.
I'm like, eh.
Yeah, it just, I mean, just doesn't respond to anybody really. I mean, every now and again they will, but
Interesting. Meanwhile, I'm
But-
trying to respond to everybody. I'm like trying to.
yeah,
Who did I not respond to? Well, I guess different
No,
yeah,
personalities.
that's my only pet peeve.
It's like, oh my god, what? And then people start laughing. He's like, "What did Hot Mess say? What did Hot Mess say?" He's like, I missed her comment. Reese. Everybody's laughing at Reese. comments on Miss Marie's comment. He's like, yeah, no, Sean's good at that. Sean is good at that.
Yeah, I think you catch most, if not, I'd say the majority of the large majority of the comments that are addressed towards you, for sure.
I try to, and especially like if I see someone who's new, I definitely try to like, or so like, why is the host ignoring me? I'm like, I swear I'm not. I didn't see it. So, you know, and then it's always like, oh, well, what do you have to say? It's like nothing. Okay. All right. Fair enough. Jimmy Jam, what about you? Any host pet peeve?
Not really. Like I think all of yous are freaking amazing. If I had to like seriously like think about it and nitpick, which I have because I'm petty, it would be Hobo's love for AFL. That bothers me. So
wait, what? Because
AFL. So in Australia, you've got look, you've got lots of sport here, but you've got people who like National Rugby League, which is NRL, and Australian Football League, or whatever the hell it's called, and that's AFL. And it's aerial ping pong, essentially. It's where guys like to jump on other guys' backs and catch balls and all that sort of stuff. I personally, as someone from Sydney, I hate the fucking game. Hobo. Excuse the language, but I fucking hate the game.
Okay.
Yeah, so, and every time I've tried to ask Hobo in the past, hey, well, do you've like AFL, like, do you like NRL? He always ignores me. So I'm like, yeah, that just answers everything I need to know about your sporting views and whatnot. So that's, if I had to nitpick, and that's not even a big thing, it's just generally a thing that's like Melbourne people, Victorian people versus New South Welshmen is our preference for good sport over crap sport.
I love it. It's like are you a Philly fan or are you a Dallas fan? Yeah. If you're a Dallas fan, it's crap. If you're a Philly fan, you're good. I'm with you 100%. 100%.
Yeah, that. Yeah, so yeah, I'm not into guys jumping on other guys' backs to catch a ball. I'd prefer to actually hear them hit each other. That's where I go for. But if I had to pick, like, other than that, like, they're all bloody amazing in my book. I have more issues with the players than I do. I've got really no issues with the hosts, to be fair.
That's interesting. Okay. Oh, that's just yeah. No, I guess that makes sense because there's obviously more of you as well. But yeah, no, obviously, I think we all know that can be some people who just want to come in and make it about them, or and it's just like I'm always like, you realize this is bingo, right? Like, if you need some therapy, you probably should get professional help. Like, this isn't where that's supposed to happen. Okay,
Okay, so you're saying I need therapy?
Well, you're a Dallas fan, so yes, of course.
It's too late if she's a Dallas fan. It's too late.
It's too late. It's too late.
It's fun. It's fun. It's fun to just be like, this is my life.
Well, I got to tell you the joke again, Shani. Okay, so why is there no professional NFL team in San Antonio?
Wait, what? I can't remember.
Why is there no professional NFL team in San Antonio?
Why?
Because if they got one, then Dallas would want one too.
That's so good. That's amazing. That's amazing. Brandon Aubrey, MVP for the Cowboys.
Absolutely.
Didn't think the kicker would be that important. Kicker should not be that important. All right. I'll just thank you guys for putting this together. Like, I love that. I mean, again, like, if you would have told me, hey, like 4 years ago, hey, you're going to be hosting bingo. You're going to have this amazing community. Oh, and then you're going to be on a podcast about it as well. I'd been like, what the fuck are you talking about? So you guys, like, the fact that you guys are there, and like, please know, and I will speak for all the hosts, having our regulars, the people that we can like depend on being there, and that we can know that we can throw something at, or we can have a funny thing with, like, it is so valuable. So, like, just know, like, we could not do this without you guys, especially our regulars. And I know there's people that play and they love it and they never chat, and that's fine. Like, I get it. But as a guy that like puts a lot of energy out, it's so nice to get some back, and then to be able to have our little jokes, our little things, our banter, all that stuff. So I can't thank you guys enough. And then the fact that it was that important that you guys created a podcast and are like interviewing our silly asses, like, it's pretty awesome. So thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. Like, again, none of this works if you guys aren't there helping and playing along. So thank you.
Lou.
Thank you. Yeah, basically.
Thank you, Seany. Okay. Thank you so much. As always, you're a light when it's dark, trying to be wisdom and all that shit. Anyway, but no, thank you, seriously, because you do bring light into my household. My kids love listening to you. Even my husband, when he gets home from work and if I'm playing and he's like, Jackpot Seany. So, you know, he doesn't play, but, you know, he knows the voices and, yeah, so thank you so much. You do. You bring brightness into our otherwise dark, shitty life.
Oh, thank you.
Hot mess.
Sean, I can't with you sometimes. Love you. You are literally like the brother that I would have chosen in a different life. And you are my friend. You're a great human, great person. I wish you everything, like all the goodness, all the wellness. You and BK and Frankie. I love you guys.
Yes, thank you so much for being on here and for doing what you do, because you do definitely bring joy to a lot of people. You definitely brighten my day whenever you're on. So yeah, just thank you for the banter and the fun and the jackpot dance. Yeah.
Thank you, Seany. We really appreciate you coming on. It's always a pleasure, not only in the bingo chat, but an amazing honor to actually get to know you face-to-face virtually as well too. So you're somebody that I can always talk NFL football with, wrestling, even though I don't know too much about it, but it's always fun to hear the stories. And believe it or not, you guys as hosts, you're actually a very bright spot in our life. Things have been happening in the world that kind of makes a lot of our hearts sink. And you know, when we can actually pick up our phones and escape a little bit and see you guys, it really brightens our day. I promise you that. So thank you so much, Seany, and I appreciate this hour here too with you.
Thank you, sir. Thanks for having me. Are we going to do the four-corner jackpot dance?
Yeah, how do we do it again?
Guys, I've done this 85,000 fucking times.
85,000 times.
85,000 times.
So you want to go this way, but you have to go this way. It's like it's weird.
So we're going, yeah. So to your own left, right? Yeah, everybody's left, or is that right? Yeah, this way. Yeah, for Toriana, this way. Yeah. Is that your right, Rihanna?
Are we going this?
Oh.
Are we going the same way right
My
now?
left. That's weird.
It's fine. I can. Okay.
We're going this way. Whatever this way is for you.
This is our right.
It's your right? Wow, it's my left. That's so great. Oh, because I'm facing the part. Okay. So everybody else is right. It's my left.
Gotcha.
Hot mess, you do this a lot, don't you?
Milk the cow.
That's funny.
Long beanie bobbing.
Milk the cow. Milk the cow.
Oh, that's supposed to.
I was a good girl.
I guess we're officially in the late night shenanigans, so that makes sense.
I guess so. Wrecking ball into Friday.
Okay, do it real quick one time.
All right, so we'll go. Jackpot dance. Jackpot dance. Jackpot dance. Yeah, so it's weird. It doesn't. You would think the would be going with the thing, but it doesn't.
Yeah.
It's weird. I know. It doesn't really make sense. So it's okay. It's okay. If it's not great, nobody cares. Everybody's going to be super jealous that you're actually doing with me live. So that's the good thing.
I'm actually honored, yes.
All right. So I will do the intro, do it, and do the let's go, and then we'll do it. All right. Hot Mess, Jimmy Jam, Rihanna, Tim, everybody, let's go. Jackpot dance. Jackpot dance. Jackpot dance. Jackpot dance. Congrats to all my jackpot winners, aka my podcast host. Crushing it with the jackpot dance.
Seany, it's been such a pleasure. Thank you so much. So it's a pleasure, man. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you guys so much. Appreciate you, and I will see you
Saturday night. Shenanigans.
Saturday night. All right. See you guys.
Terrible. Hug you later.
See you, Seany. Have a good one.
Next adventure's just been found.
It's almost here. I'm making up for all last year when I didn't try to make you smile. Big green trees and bows so bright, finding treasures in my mind that I think you love them all the while. The air is cold and I'm feeling bold, and I hope you'll spend this day with me.